and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario. Tonight, the first of two in this interleague matchup between the Miami Marlins and the Toronto Blue Jays. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Klezak as we get set for a pretty hotly anticipated Major League debut on the mound, Dan.
Yeah, you know what, Matt? This organization's been waiting for this guy for a long time. It'll be interesting to see early on if he's affected by any nerves. You never know what kind of start you're going to get from a guy in his debut. But from the word we've heard, this guy pounds the strike zone. And if he does that, his stuff should take care of it.
So here is John Birdie. He'll get us started in this one under
Leading
the
off
lights.
tonight for Miami.
First offering.
John.
First pitch of the night here is taken for ball one as we are underway in Toronto. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
And a good throw gets him one gone. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, Corey Dickerson is the guy that's looking to turn it around right now. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way. That's not something we're able to put that behind him.
Miguel. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gurriel is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third.
Here's Starling Marte.
Center fielder, number 6. Starling.
First pitch of the AB now.
Marte.
Too low, 1-0. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Daniel Castano gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Now to the plate, here is Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Now the pitch. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, guys, this is a dangerous team right now. Game 1 of a new series, coming off a sweep. Everybody's feeling good, swinging the bats red hot. This should be interesting.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
So now to the plate, Bo Bichette, as he lines it out to center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. Oh, heater gets turned around.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. 2-0. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Bichette, the runner at first with two gone. Now a throw over, back in standing. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 2-0 on the way. Now a throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. A runner on first with two away. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that brings in George Springer. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now Springer belts one, carrying well out to left. Gone! A 3-run shot down the line in left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Batting sixth.
Here's Randall Grichuk.
Randall Grichuk.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Boy, talk about a rough start to an inning, a 3-run bomb, and then a base hit. This could get real ugly, Hero.
Yeah, you can tell, Dan. He's going to have to execute a little bit better than that. They were sitting in that hitters meeting, and they were ready. They're keeping their front shoulders in, looking for something up, out, over, and they are not missing it.
Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. One more look at the big blow for the Blue Jays. A 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Jays. So here's the cleanup hitter, Adam Duvall. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, giving
first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
He'll enter play down at an even 240 for the year. 5 homers and 17 RBIs. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Manoah is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. This performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the...
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run.
Well, you could see when that one was tracking towards home, that was a hanging breaker right over the middle part of the plate. And that one wasn't coming back.
Into the box, Brian Anderson. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in next, Garrett Cooper. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch on its way. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. But not before they're able to at least get one back on. And stepping in, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
The left fielder, Lourdes.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and there's one down now.
Batting 9.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Starling Marte, another one of those super athletic outfielders of the new regime. Ability to cover ground, can play multiple positions in the outfield and hit in the middle of the order.
Hit back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Marcus Semien is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And another foul ball. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Runner at first with 2 gone. And into bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Fastball at 88 that time. A ball and a strike.
It goes to show you you'll take location over velocity any day. That pitch didn't light up the radar gun, but you can't do anything with that as a batter when it's executed in such a good spot.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Hit hard on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. The love of the game runs deep with these. Now at the plate here is Jesus Aguilar. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch on the way. High and deep down the left field line. The windup and the 0-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Lays off 2-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Simeon. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting 9.
Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Popped him up. Biggio has a play. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Ready now for the Marlins, John Birdie. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Miami down in order. They still trail it here 3-1. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Kevin Biggio.
The 3rd baseman, Kevin.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, usually the 2nd time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Count even at 2-2. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the 1st out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
On the year, Guerrero brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Fouled away. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Out in front of it, strike one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The 0-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Guerrero stands at first with one out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And he fouls this one off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger. Bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Marlins 1. Now it'll be Miguel Rojas. He flew out in his last AB.
The shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
First pitch of the AB now. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. And it's quickly 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The 0-2 once more.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Here's another 2-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Hernandez is in pursuit, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
There's ball 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Marte off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second. Trying for third. Pitch inside. The throw is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he's safe.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankee shortstop, Derek Jeter, on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High in the air down the right field line. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
The 1-0 delivery. Lifted in the air to center. Marte is under it. 2 down. Two are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And that'll bring in Danny Jansen. Here's the first pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Dickerson going back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Jays are out in front, 3-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Boy, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
At the plate, Brian Anderson, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Hit on the ground toward the left. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Garrett Cooper, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning continues.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Jesus Aguilar will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit to 3rd. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami. Score holds. It's 3-1. At the plate now is Marcus Semien. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Marcus Semien.
Hit out towards 2nd. He's got it. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Next to hit is Bo Bichette. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now here it comes.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Marte on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring in Kevin Biggio. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. 5 innings. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the speedy catcher, Jorge Alfaro. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And there's a base hit on the line. The number 9 hitter reaches base safely to start the inning. So here comes the top of the order with a man aboard.
You can't teach that, Matty. The ability for a right-handed hitter to shoot a ball through the 3-4 hole, unmatched.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Alfaro gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Pops this one up. Guerrero has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Miguel Rojas, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Well, that didn't take long to get a run on the board this inning.
Yeah, they made it look easy, didn't they? Leadoff single puts the guy in the stretch, and then wham, the triple chases him home.
Your attention, please.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Miguel Rojas stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Behind 0-2 now. This one's flared off to the right side. Simeon backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Next up is Starling Marte. A potential tying run for him at third base. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with one gone. No balls and one strike. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. 2-2. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that 1-run lead still in check? Now to bat, Corey Dickerson trying to bring in the tying run from third here. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. That evens it up 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run-scoring triple. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The first baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Guerrero Jr.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love. And as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting.
Stepping in for the Jays, Rendell Grichuk. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 2 for 3. And that misses ball 1. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Now the 2-0. Guerrero leads off first with 1 away. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. The 2-2 one more time. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Dickerson's there. 2 gone. So it's a runner at first
Now
with
back.
2 men out.
Right fielder.
And striding into the
Teoscar.
plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez.
Hernandez.
From the stretch. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Marte. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 7th inning ready to roll, and set to go is the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Third baseman, Brian Anderson.
First pitch on the way. Sliced hard on the ground. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Simeon's there on to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now
Next it'll be Jesus Aguilar. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Julian Merriweather will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
67.
Here's the first pitch.
Merriweather.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that is off the wall. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
The catcher, Jorge.
At the plate now, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Again, another foul ball.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball. Now at the plate is Lourdes Gurriel for his career in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Gurriel.
First offering on its way.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Sliced hard on the ground. Scooped up. And that's the first out. Up next is Danny Jansen. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Hit the other way out toward right field. Duvall is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Stepping up is Marcus Semien. These 2 have not faced each other at the major league level. First pitch of the AB on its way. Line drive to center field, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Semien leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ball 2. fouled off. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Blue Jays held in check, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Jordan Romano has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 68.
Ready now is John Birdie. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. No balls and a strike to count. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Popped up. Guerrero might try to make a play on it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gurriel is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Next to dig in, Miguel Rojas. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Fouled away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Oh, and he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one as this ball is gone. A home run.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Looking up is the left fielder. Out of here. Back-to-back home runs, and they've taken the lead.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition after score with only 6 outs to go.
Opposite field to left. Gurriel gets there for the catch, and that ends the... Yimi Garcia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 93.
So stepping in is Kevin Biggio. Lifetime against this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First delivery to him. Sent out to straightaway center field. Marte is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Next to hit, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here it comes. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Here's George Springer. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Here's the 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late. too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps. Ryan Barucki enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Brian Anderson is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit back toward the mound. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive, and you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
On to first, and they get them both.
The designated hitter.
First pitch on the way. Jesus Aguilar stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
I'm sure every pitcher on the staff could use an extra run right here. I know the bases are empty and there's 2 outs, but stay on the attack. Get a guy on first base. You never know. You get something going, string a few across.
Up next for the Marlins.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A little bit outside. 2-1. Aguilar is off of first with 2 away. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Hernandez is there, and he'll put it away to retire. John Curtis comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 39, John.
And now Randall Grichuk. He's 2 for 3 thus far. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. In the air to straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Next up, Teoscar Hernandez. In 3 at-bats to this point.
Hernandez.
Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. He's right there. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out. Digging in will be Lourdes Gurriel. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hard liner to center field, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the bottom of the 9th is still alive after the 2-out success.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the 9th. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off.
Rowdy Tellez will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation called for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that gets down. This is going to tie the game and maybe even win it. And that's going to plate the tying run from second as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now. So next to bat will be Bo Bichette. A 2-out hit and win it. Fastball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Jonathan Davis will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. 0-2. Here it is. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. Reese McGuire is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now
John Birdie is at the plate as he watches ball one. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? One away. Up next for Miami, Miguel Rojas. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, if your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2. Runs up and gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
The right fielder, number 14.
Standing in now, Adam Duvall. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to Dylan Floro. Takes the... So now into the box is Kevin Biggio, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Ready with the 0-1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. To short, hit hard. And hold everything, folks, as this is going to tie the ball game. And the tying run comes around to score from second.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not hit high and deep out there to left center field. Dickerson going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll get there at third, and now the winning run's only 90 feet away with just one out. Now to the plate, Rendell Pritchard. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. No balls and 1 strike. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Just got a piece of that one. Perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. Now the 1-2 pitch to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it. Innings.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you can win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Toronto posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Ryan Barucki wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi